Hello, come with me to watch On Swift Horses today. This one I actually know a little bit about. I know it's a period piece. I know there's lots of dancing, partially because we covered the red carpet for On Swift Horses at TIFF this year. Well, last year, 2024. In those interviews, we actually got to talk to the director, Will Poulter, a couple of the other actors, and not Jacob Elordi. But I do know Will Poulter, Jacob Elordi, will be dancing. Well, at least Will Poulter will be dancing. But I will insert those clips from TIFF now if you want to watch them. All the full coverage will probably be covered by Liz, because I was just the camera girl. Backup footage, you know.
What does the email say, Liz?
Okay, I didn't open it. There's only one more carpet that we applied for today that this could be. I'm literally on Twitter right now. Look at this. Can you see that? Literally from moments ago. Okay.
Open the email, Liz.
I can't.
Jacob Elordi.
We
Did
fucking
it.
did it. The most shocking thing. Correction. On Swift Horses confirmation.
There, correction. Oh my god. How am I gonna hold the camera that high? I'm not tall enough.
Swift look tonight, so really, it's fine.
It's fine. The wind.
Fine.
It's a paid actor, actually. Actually, Daisy Edgar-Jones. Yeah, it's Twisters.
I've noticed that a lot of young Hollywood has taken particular interest in working with folks like yourself and learning more about your world. Did anyone from the cast or anyone on set take special interest in your world of work?
That's an interesting question. Yeah, no, it seems like filmmaking in general, I've noticed that too. There's a lot of fascination with the production. Also, I will say, like I remember one day Daisy asking me, what camera are we shooting on? And it's funny how some questions, I think what's beautiful about that, I 100% agree with you, is that who is making films now has blown up and expanded so much. I guarantee you Daisy's probably going to direct at one point, and she's literally in film school. You know, I work with Sasha Calle a lot. She was an actor for many, many years and had the benefit of being on these wonderful, shadowing these wonderful directors. So having this journey with her was a fascinating thing. So yes, absolutely, you can sense that the kind of boundaries, the restrictions that are there, especially for female directors, BIPOC people, like it's breaking down. So I love it, because for me, the core of what I love, and I've had the fortune of being able to be part of projects that truly deal with the human condition and existence, and it's addictive. When you know you're making a film that is trying to say something to an audience, listen, I love to be entertained as well. And it's even better when you kind of trick people through entertainment to be moved. It's a wonderful thing. So absolutely, there's a lot more attention, and I'm starting not to even be surprised anymore, and it puts a smile on my face. Because,
That's so lovely to hear. That's so wonderful. Would you work with Daisy if she started to direct a film and called you up?
She knows where to find me.
Hi, my name is Liz.
I love your cape, Liz.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate
Does it
that.
come with that microphone?
You know what? It's all the genius
It's
behind the
hidden.
camera that hooks
It's
me up with
hidden.
this.
That's
Hey?
really genius.
Yeah, it's all big. Congratulations on this
Thank
film.
you.
What a moment for you, bringing it to TIFF and having a premiere here with your incredible cast. I'd love to talk to you about trust and building trust with this cast, and maybe how you help them build trust with one another to bring this film to life.
Yeah. You know, I met each of the cast members individually. Some of them were remote, so they were on Zoom. But what I did when we all came together was we had like a 2-week period of rehearsals. And we brought in somebody who knew how to do 1950s dances. And we played 50s music, and people danced together. And they were like fools of themselves. And then, you know, you kind of like build affection for each other that way. We played poker together. We had this great professional poker player come, taught us how to play poker. So it needed to look like it was second nature to them. It was just those experiences, I think, kind of bonds people. You know, and then with the intimate scenes, we talked about them, we choreographed them, and we rehearsed them. I was just saying, you know, I think every film set is an opportunity to create a family. And I'm very proud of this family. They really came together, and I'm really, you know, so pleased with what we were able to accomplish. And it was just wonderful.
Yeah, that's so beautiful to hear, and sounds like you were very thorough in that work, which is so important. Before I let you go quickly, best and worst dancer?
Best and worst dancer. Oh my God. No, they're all good dancers.
They're all good dancers? Okay.
Yeah.
They all brought some moves to the table.
I kind of wanted Will to be a not as good dancer, but he's got some moves. No, they're
Okay.
all very good dancers.
I'm going to tell him you said that when he makes his way down here.
Yeah. You know, I thought he'd be a little bit more square, but he was like, he had some moves.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Congratulations.
Thank you.
on the
Nice
film.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'd love to know about building trust within this cast. We heard that you've done some dancing, you played some poker. What was it like in that 2-week rehearsal period, building trust with everyone that you're working with?
Well, I'm lucky enough to be working with one of these are the cool kids in Hollywood right now. They are all super professional. They are really disciplined, and I love that because if you can build like an environment of like trust, discipline, and communication, then you can get nuts and like really play and really do our job. After action, I'm free. The moment I hear action, I can do whatever I want. But I need boundaries, and because of Dan, the director, Jacob, Sasha, Daisy, I think they made me feel like really secure, really supportive, and I got nuts.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Liz.
Well, hey, nice.
We just had the director here a few minutes ago. He's great, right? He spilled the beans that you were the best dancer of the cast during your 2-week dancing.
There is no way that's true. I mean, I love him, but there's no chance that's true. I actually seem to remember Daisy being quite easily the best. And like me and Jacob, like, we're, you know, on the taller side of things. It was a little bit like watching two giraffes dance, you know, if you're on ice. But Daisy, I seem to remember being the best.
The director did say he thought you would be more square, but you impressed him.
That means a lot.
There
It's
you
nice
go.
to get a compliment from your boss, even once you finish the job. I'll take it. So thank you.
Congratulations on the
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the
Thanks. Have a
premiere.
good night.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Hey Jacob, happy premiere day! Thank you. Thank you. Daisy, enjoy your premiere. You look beautiful. Jacket. We made Will
when is the
Poulter
film
laugh,
start?
and I can sleep well tonight, everybody. Oh my god.
But let's watch this movie. Ooh, they're always changing it up in here too. They actually ID'd me today, which is weird. The other day they asked me my name. Guess they're cracking down on people sharing passes, potentially. Don't do that. It is 22 past, so we'll see if we're on time. I'm out of the theater for On Swift Horses, and I liked it. It was a little bit slower of a pace than what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. The dancing was just at-home dancing. It wasn't like a big dance number or anything. And I forgot that this movie was gay. Like, I knew before because I saw something saying like, oh, Jacob Elordi finally plays an actually gay character and not just like an almost gay character. And there was a lot of boy kissing and a lot of girl kissing. Even though it was a slower pace, the stakes were still high without it being super dramatic. I kept on expecting, especially with Henry, a bigger, like, explosive climax. And I think we kind of got one, but it wasn't to the degree I thought. And I liked how the ending was fairly positive for like an open ending. Overall, Lee really kind of got the short end of the stick, but I'm really happy that Muriel and Julius and Henry were able to really kind of find themselves and find what they needed. Because back then, being gay wasn't legal. We saw that with the cop scare at the Chester Hotel, the gay bar, gay hotel. I thought there was going to be more gambling overall, but I like how Muriel got out because she just needed a safety net, really an out. And I think it was really brave of her, even though she did play on the neighbor's heart and play on Lee for really just like complying with her life so far. I thought it was really brave and really honest of her to be able to go back home and actually end it with him. She didn't really say it in person, but they had the talk the night before, so I think they both knew that their marriage was over at that point. I also really liked the bit at the end at the Chester where Muriel and Henry got to meet. I think Henry was also scared to have a more relaxed life at once without running in high stakes. I think he was the one with the worst of the gambling addictions, but I really liked how he came back for Julius in the end. Julius went to look for him. His gun was real. If you're gay, you'll probably like this movie. It just felt very honest. I think I would probably give it 3 out of 5 stars. And if you've seen On Swift Horses, please let me know what you thought. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. But thanks for watching. Bye!